Visualizations are powerful and effective communication tools. In the early 1400s, a contest was announced in Florence, Italy for the design and construction of a 150-foot wide by 180-foot tall freestanding dome above the existing walls of the main cathedral. While a daunting task, a local architect, Filippo Brunelleschi, had an idea. In his proposal to the committee, he revealed just enough of his plan to intrigue them, but they still doubted the feasibility of his plan. So what did he do? He provided a simple visual demonstration to convince the committee that he was the man for the project. He took an egg, asking them to stand on its end. None of them could do it. So he took the egg, tapped it gently on a surface, flattening the end of it, causing it to stand. He was commissioned to build a dome, partly based off of this visual demonstration. Visitecture, we still believe that visual demonstrations are worth more than 10,000 words.
Effective visual communications not only help to instill a sense of confidence among the observer, but also help to imprint an image on the mind that's difficult to forget. By integrating 3D BIM technologies coupled with construction planning and marketing, our visual graphics help to communicate during the planning, design, pre-construction, and construction phases of all projects, regardless of size or scope. We like to call this marketing building information model. Our visualizations help set companies apart from their competition, especially in oversaturated markets, by helping clients win more jobs and recruit more investors at a higher success rate. Quality visual graphics and communication tools are no longer a luxury in the construction and development industries. They are becoming standard.
Two fundamental questions are at the heart of every construction project and real estate development proposal. How much will it cost and how long will it take? The answer to these two questions depends on a long list of variables and can be complex. Clients want to know that you can take this logistical nightmare and turn it into a smooth sailing ship. Let me share a relatable example. Your car breaks down and you need to take it to the mechanic for repairs. So you reach out to 3 different mechanics to get quotes to compare the cost and time. The first mechanic tells you it will cost this much and gives you an approximate timeline, but no promise or commitment. The second mechanic tells you how much it will cost, gives you a specific deadline, and breaks both of those down for you a little bit so you can understand the reasons behind them. The third mechanic, though, walks you through the entire process, breaking down the costs at each phase of the project of the repair, as well as why each part will take so long and things they need to pay attention to that they might run into or might be unanticipated. The third mechanic is more likely to be chosen to perform the repair because he's provided confidence through his visual demonstration, either verbally or through pictures or videos, of how he will take care of your vehicle. When it comes to construction and real estate development proposals, most companies are like the second mechanic. They can provide costs and schedule with some detail to them, but they don't often walk you through the process, which is such an integral part of answering those two fundamental questions.
By integrating 3D models coupled with high-powered rendering softwares to achieve gaming-level graphics and animations, we can consolidate the complicated, multifaceted construction and development process into simple, yet easy to understand visualizations that communicate exactly how the project will get done. In other words, our visualizations help to illustrate the justification behind schedules and financial data. Logistics are much more than the placement of construction fencing or where to store materials, but rather how the movement and placement of people, materials, equipment interact with the project needs and also with each other. Logistics directly affect cost, schedule, risks, and safety. Without logistics planning approach, contractors and developers are relying merely on experience rather than on a plan specifically catered towards their project. While experience is a valuable input variable to logistics planning, it's not enough to effectively build a project.
Early in my career, I worked as a project engineer on a Class A office building with a very experienced superintendent. He had worked on complex projects throughout the world for large companies. However, he didn't feel the need to have a logistics plan or a plan of how to build a project for that particular project we were working on together. Because of this, the project actually ended up taking a lot more time and costing more than it should have. At Visitecture, we help communicate the vision of a plan through our graphics and other visual communication tools. These tools enhance communication, help you avoid costs and time overages because you instill confidence in yourself and in your stakeholders about how you're going to approach the project. This ultimately ends up resulting in higher revenue for your company. The way we integrate marketing with building information modeling is guaranteed to improve your bid performances, secure projects, attract investors, and set you apart from your competitors.